being called Unk in 2026 is meaningless. As soon as a nigga graduate, you wanna call him Unk. That boy is a young man. Well, I can't lie, I do that shit too sometimes. But being a Unk in anime is a blessing. Unless your name is Danzo, Hiruzen, and the other elder niggas in the Leaf Village. Hiruzen was pretty strong, but he was a scumbag. Danzo, he was weak as fuck and a scumbag. And the Leaf Elders, I don't even know what they do.
You have a lighter? No. What do you have in life? Like, what do you do other than be Woo-Wop's dad and DDG's brother, Dub? That's it.
And some of these characters were in their prime while they were old. A prime example, Onoki. That boy was a bum back in his heyday. That boy got pressed by Madara so hard. But Madara, why? Did you crack my sister? Onoki. Who the fuck is texting me? Technically, I didn't crack your sister, Susanoo did. And now, I'ma crack you! And just the presence of the Susanoo made him fly back 10 yards. Him in his 90s would never let that happen. He had to start putting that work in mad late. And while they was at prom, he was at prom too. Cause he was not training. He was not in the lab. He gets up and starts gripping this rock out of anger. But that boy get put in the meanest genjutsu, making him drop the rock he gripped so hard. Now that we got his bum ass younger self out of the way, let's get to the part where he start walking shit down. I mean, Twin was basically still losing with help, but he was putting that work in and he was carrying. We start the scene with the one and only Madara Uchiha. And I'ma just get straight to the point. That boy Madara was whooping the whole Shinobi Alliance with ease. Nah, he was genuinely putting the beats on the whole Shinobi Alliance. They literally did 1,000 humans versus one Madara in real life. But then that boy got so bored, he just dropped a big ass boulder on the whole battlefield. And the leprechaun Onoki goes to catch it mid-air. And what makes this even more impressive, that boy Onoki is like 50 pounds. That boy weigh less than Charmy. But if one big ass boulder wasn't enough, that boy Madara says,
"Just what are you going to do about the second one, Onoki?"
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Did that boy just say a second one? And what type of question is that? Clearly that boy ain't gonna do nothing. And yes, that boy destroyed everything in the area, including his own self, but he could regenerate, so it's chill. Now let's get into the work he was putting in when he was working with the bum ass 5 Kage. Long story short, Madara is lighting them bums on fire. And Onoki, the oldest one, is the only one who could stand. And he is the reason they all escape. He hurts Madara in the process, and we see Madara with another man's face on his chest. The nonchalant act is fake as hell. He wanna be a whole nother man. My boy, do better. And Onoki got tired of being pushed around. He blows that dude Madara up particle style, breaking that man in half. And they even seal him. See, this is what we love to see. Onoki beat a Madara? What a wonderful upset. Oh shit, stop recording. But now we talk about the scumbag from the Hidden Leaf. No, not Danzo, the 3rd Hokage. Even though they were a little weaker though, that boy did a 1v2 with the 1st Hokage and the 2nd Hokage. But he's still a motherfucking scumbag and a jackass. We start the scene with both of these boys coming out of casket. Orochimaru put some in the back of their neck. Now them boys are on hots. Watching this for the first time had me thinking Hashirama and Tobirama was weak as shit. Them boys was moving like Celtic Shaq and Kyle Kuzma. Nah, for real though, Hashirama start putting the beats on Hiruzen. Then we see Tobirama start choking him out. But then he gets away but gets captured right again. And he got this orangutan to carry him. See, orangutan, you the real big 3. You the real 3rd Hokage. Like, let's be dead ass. Would you rather summon Hiruzen or summon Hiruzen's monkey? Exactly. Really don't know how, but he does end up blowing both of their cocks off. Then we see that boy summoning the Reaper Death Seal Jutsu. And I'ma just be real, he packs both of the Hokages up. But then he gets packed up shortly after. But next we got Bang from One Punch Man. And I'm not even gonna say too much, cause I could show you better than I could tell you. Genos was finna end this orange hair nigga, but Bang said, nah, he's mine, lil' bro. Genos said, I bet.
Bro, you know the bullshit that I seen today on Twitter? This dude Mike Wayne was talking about their goal for 2K21 was to make the game, the objective was to make it more Shut the fuck up, you bum bitch! Shut the fuck up!
And as you could tell, it's a whole lot of salt in that water, baby. These dudes go way back. Orange hair motherfucker rushes in, but he just gets his shit straight pieced. Like, bro, fight back! This the type of belt to ass my dad used to give me when I was being bad as hell in school. And look, that boy is still going. And he's still going. Then he hit this boy with the meanest knee to the chin. Then makes that boy do a 360. Kicks him across the forest, lands on him, and beats him to a pulp.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself. He was dead.
Make a circle, make a circle.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
And then after all that beating, he gets up, then get kneed by this other old ass nigga. To make all these old niggas that mad, he had to fuck up the pickleball runs at the nursing home. Then they just start tag teaming him. He look like he getting electrocuted. They're just that fast. Then a kick here. Hold up, he might fight back. He just powered up. Never mind, that boy is out of there.
You know nothing of the bottomless malice within the human heart.
Just then, the king felt true fear for the first time.
And next we have the GOAT Netero. And before we even get to his fight versus Meruem, let's talk about him versus Gon and Killua. Netero tell Killua and Gon if they could get the ball from him, he'll get him some head from a bad bitch. And that boy Killua is not on content. That boy goes straight to the rhythm echo. But Netero is not giving up that ball that easily. That boy Netero got a yam and a meat on his chin. Age hit this nigga a little too hard, but Killua goes in for a hard ass kick trying to break Netero's legs. But he's the one that ends up getting hurt. See, these new generations of kids are soft as fuck. Back in me and Netero's day, we used to eat turtle fetuses with a side of lighter fluid. But now it's Gon's turn to cook up. He rushes in ready to jiggle some balls. This dumbass nigga jumps too high and hit the ceiling. These niggas over here fighting like two clumsy assistants to a villain. Now some hours have passed and they still haven't touched this ball. Like Netero is just teasing them. But Netero says now I could take both of y'all at once.
What that mean, nigga?
Nah, genuinely, what he mean by that? He just straight teasing them both at the same time now. Off the back of the foot. That boy Gon can't even believe it. That might be the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. But Gon rushes in again, and except for any normal kick, he kicks his boot off. And Killua hits this bald ass nigga from behind, making it impossible for him to get the ball. Never mind, because he does a front flip and kicks the ball. But never mind again, cause Gon throws his shoe at the ball. They both reach their hand out to grab the ball. And Netero fools on and does a speed glitch. Ref, do something, this is great. Killua gets so mad he ends up leaving. But now Netero comes up with a new rule. If he uses his right hand, he automatically loses. That boy Gon straight pressing Netero. Then he headbutts this nigga in the stomach. And he goes to do it one more time, but Netero just straight up stiff arms my boy. Yo, Gon, you straight? Yo, get up. You straight? And that boy Gon gets up like this and starts hitting this emote. Yeah, I have to sentence him. 2-3 years Dagestan. But now we get to Netero versus Meruem. We start the scene with old man Netero trying to flex off his aura. And he spawns in this big ass gold thing. This shit look like a giant centipede. Then he attacks the king and the king doesn't even decide to dodge. He had to show old man Netero that there is levels to this. Meruem says that shit is weak and just sits down. Then Netero smacks him in his shit again. But he actually blocks it this time. But Meruem really only trying to talk right now. Bro, that's why I stopped packing people up. Like when you kill enough people, it gets mad boring. I would explain the conversation, but honestly,
We don't care.
Let me tell you. We don't care.
but now Meruem is on that timing, ready to slime some shit out. But Netero is on that timing as well. This boy genuinely threw the setup before the attack. What gang sign is that? I ain't know Netero was in the streets like that. But then the gold shit throws 1,000 punches. And hold up, he actually pressing Meruem. He making the king look like lil bro. And they both somehow end up falling into this building. And Netero is going back to old reliable. I don't know if it's just me, but him keep using the same attack got me thinking of a certain what's-her-name. But then the gold nigga's big ass hand smacks King, making him ricochet off of 2 structures. What the fuck is that? Now that boy Netero talking about is all love. Nah, my nigga, don't try to change up. You was just trying to Swiss cheese his ass. Now you talking about it's all love. But low-key, that boy Meruem can't even get a hit in. Every time he goes for an attack, it gets denied. Just like this did. Like if a nigga ever hit me that hard, I'm grabbing the switch. Rushes in again and is denied again. But Meruem keeps attacking so he can find Netero's weakness. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe it worked. Because we see this shortly after. And then after he takes my boy leg, he takes my boy arm. That was his goonin arm too. But that's not stopping him from catching a body. He uses this attack that spits out a merciless roar. Which leaves him like this. Leaves King untouched with a little bit of discoloration. I think we just might have to accept it. Netero might die.
You know nothing of the bottomless malice within the human heart.
King heard that and felt fear for the first time. And everybody knows what you have to do when you can't kill your enemy. You have to kill yourself as well.
You know that didn't kill Miriam, right?
Shut your fucking mouth!
Always sign up in it, still like what you want. I got bad shit on my phone. Run up, tell that kid and go. I'm with K1, that's my bro. Niggas don't want smoke. I told Tristo,